Welcome back everyone to more Tomb Raider 3 walkthrough. I'm finally in the secret treasure room, and I won't lie, it took me a bunch of tries to get in here, but I'm finally in here. Now also, just before I continue on with more of the mansion here, more of the Croft Manor, one of the things I do want to show you here, basically if you look right here, basically you notice one of the books in the bookshelf in the library. And you're probably wondering what that's about. Basically, by rotating the book that you see sticking out of the bookshelf, this will basically turn off the fireplace, and you can climb up the brick wall. It can be very hit and miss if you don't know about it, which I did not know about it. But puts out the fire. That way you can climb up the bricks without your life being taken away, and to prevent yourself from taking damage from the fire. But here we are in this treasure room. Now for the treasures, I'll show you what there is here. By going over here, this one is basically called the gold idol from Indiana Jones. This one over here is called the Scion from the first Tomb Raider game. By going over to this case right here is basically the Iris from 4 and 5, which I have not done 4 and 5. Sorry about that. I was trying to press the walk button. And by going over this over here is basically the dagger from the previous Tomb Raider game. The dagger of Zion. Now to get out of here, you basically gotta press this button right here. You gotta have to press it again in order to open it. Now, I know when I was in the gymnasium, I had trouble with the crouch and the, basically the sprint, but I figured it out. Also gonna open up this door here. I know I opened it before, but, I know I opened it before, but and it was closed, but now it's opened. Now also, just before I go outside, by going over here to the gym to do the crouch, by going back over here to number 6, I know before I had trouble. I'm going to try this technique again. The description will tell you which one's the crouch and sprint. And crouching is one of the things that get to do, is one of the techniques to do in this game, aside from the other tactics from the previous games. And sprinting is basically on over here to number 8. And don't worry if it takes time to get used to the dive and roll. The hardest part is basically, the hard thing about the sprint is when Winston keeps getting in the way. Winston the butler. In fact, that treasure room there, it was also hard for me to get into that door with Winston in the way. That's how you do the dive and roll.
I don't actually run everywhere. When I want to be careful, I walk. Hold down the walk button and walk to the white line.
But I'm going to go outside in the meantime. Here's outside in the garden. If I go over here where you see the statue of the horse, here is basically where the key goes. The Racetrack Key. Go inside here, make a way here.
I like the look of this. To jump on, walk up to the vehicle and press the action button.
That's the quad bike.
Let's go as fast as we can.
And this basically shows a timer. And the hardest part is not letting anything stop you. Just hold on a second before I continue. There's basically the ramp you gotta go to, which is basically on over here. And don't worry if it takes time to get used to the controls here for this bike, this quad bike. And basically the top of the screen will show like what there is for the timer for being the record. Now if you want to do more than one of this, you can if you want. If you feel up to it. But I'm gonna get off the thing right now. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering is, how do I get off the bike? But if for any reason you go some more, the timer will start again. It's hard not to slam into things. Just give me a minute while I'm trying to figure out like how to get off the bike. Don't worry if it takes time to get used to figure out like how you gotta get off the bike. If you're not sure how to get off. This is also my first time doing this too. Like you're pressing different buttons, and you don't know like which is which, like how do you get off the bike. So I can skip ahead a couple minutes while I'm trying to figure out like how to get off the bike here. The worst part is like if you're not sure, you have to either restart the game or quit the Croft Manor. Now there's also what else is there to explore in this part of the garden, part of the manor? There's also the assault course. That's basically the last thing of what there is in this tutorial. And I hope this does not give you problems. I'm going to end this video here. I'm sorry it's taking longer with this quad bike. I'm having trouble trying to figure out how to get off the bike. This is also my first time playing this game too, so taking some time for me to figure out what I gotta do and become familiar with it. So I'll end this video and I'll turn the camera back on like after I get off the quad bike. So that's basically the end of this video. I'll see you then. I'm sorry it's taking longer for what's happening at this moment.